G'day, this is Mr. Thompson, and this is, what are we up to? I think we're up to the 4th video. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put the wheels on. So hopefully this will be a nice short video. So we'll just put the wheels on, and in the last, I hope maybe the last video, I guess, maybe the second last, I don't know, we'll see how we go. We'll build the lid for it. So anyway, here's where we were, and hopefully you've been saving as you go. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to grab this wheel that I built in the first video. So hopefully you've got your own wheel, and I'm just going to drag it, and I'm going to drop it anywhere. Now it doesn't matter where I drop it, because it's going to drop. It's going to go where it wants to go. It'll put it depending on how you built it. Yours might be facing a different direction. Doesn't really matter, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to and what you should do as well. I'm going to grab that arrow there, one of these arrows, and I'm going to lift it up so that it's sort of out of the way. In fact, you know what? I might even just rotate it. I click on here and rotate it like that. Rotate it exactly 90 degrees. Like that, and you know what? That'll do. Now, see this ground to parent? I don't want ground to parent on because I want to be able to move it again later because it's not in its final position yet. So now if I click OK, like that, and there we go. Okay, now that's not where the wheel goes, is it? But now we can align it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go modify. Now here's a problem. I made a mistake there. I put that wheel on when I had the robot body activated. See how the robot body was activated? So that means, where's my wheel? I can't see it. It means my wheel is being put inside my robot body object. Yeah, it's underneath that. I really want to have all my components underneath this top level component. So now that's okay, I can move it. So I'm just going to click up here. I'm going to activate my top level component. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and drag my the wheel, and I'm going to drag it on top of that top level component. And now what that's done is, see my wheel is no longer underneath the robot body. There you go. So these components here are now all of them under that top level component there. So it's a bit like folders in a directory structure, and you can organize it however you want. So if you had a really complex design with lots and lots of components, you might choose to put to nest them, to put one component inside another component, inside another component. But in this case, it's fairly simple, or relatively simple. So I'm going to keep all of my components all at the same level. All right. So it would have been better if I activated that and then dragged and dropped it, and then I wouldn't have had to move it later. Anyway, there it is. All right, let's see. What do I need to do now? Now I need to put the wheel on the axle. So I'm going to go modify, align, and I'm going to go make sure I'm aligning components. I'm going to come here and I'm going to select, see that circle there? If I'm going to select, actually I want to select the center point of that curve. So see if I select that face there, and then, yeah, so that center point there. So if I click on that center point there like that, and I want that to be aligned with that center point there. So if I come in like that center point there, like that, and there we go. So that has put the wheel on the axle. Now, I'm not going to capture the position yet because I've still got to rotate it. So if I go OK like that. Now, if we look in closely here, you can see that flat section there should be aligned with that flat section there, and it's not. But that's okay. We can come up here to modify and move. Now I want to move, I'm going to select here. I don't want to, sometimes if you select by pointing at an object, you select a particular face or you select a particular edge. I want to select the whole component. So if I click on over here, now I've selected the whole component. So now what I can do is, let's just zoom out a little bit so I can see what's going on. In fact, if I click there on back, so I've got a nice good view of it. If I use this handle here, I can rotate my wheel. Now I think if I rotate it exactly, now it might be different for you, but for me, if I rotate that exactly 180 degrees, that's a really nice, that aligns really nicely, doesn't it? So you align You'll probably have to align it exactly 180 or exactly 90 or exactly 270, or maybe 0 if you got it right first time. I don't know, but there it is. Okay, so now if I click on, actually now that I think we'll find is in exactly the right position. It is, it's good. I don't have to move it in or out any further. So because that's in its perfect position, I'm going to click capture position like that. And go OK, and that's now in the right spot. Okay, now you might have guessed we're not going to do that whole process again. We're just going to mirror that wheel. So I'm going to click on the wheel here, not there. I'm going to click on it here in the browser tree, and I'm going to go create mirror like that. And I'm going to come around the back here, or actually, what am I going to do? Click on mirror plane, and again, I'm going to use that mirror plane there. In the center, and because I've built my robot symmetrically, it's going to mirror over to this side here, and I can go OK like that, and there we go. Okay, so that looks like a good spot to save. So file save, there we go, and it's slow today. Okay, like that, and there we go. That will do for this video. We'll do the lid in the next video.